And welcome to Rise of Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds. Day 3 here on the channel. Yeah. We, did two of, the, things we needed to get the, trials going for the challenge of chiefdom, so we did that yesterday. This is the, DLC that came out back in November for the Rise of Zero Dawn. Beat the, main game back in September.
We could all use them.
That might thought everyone there.
Outlander.
Inventories.
of you in the cut, not since the war.
Help me out, Nora.
Would you?
What can I do for you, Bergrand?
Mourn, poor departed. I finally met some Banuk, keen to trade with Outlanders. Then, they up and vanished. 3 Banuk hunters rolled in a few days ago. No provisions, junk equipment, no idea how to strip a machine for parts. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip. You know me, Aloy. I'm sentimental. So, I did it on credit.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw Hawk. But that was ages ago. And I'm starting to worry about them.
What do you mean they couldn't harvest parts?
Not uncommon with Banuk. That's shamans, like you see. The hunters take down the machines. The shamans slice them up. No shaman with these 3. Just 2 youngsters sniping at each other. And that big fella standing there smiling.
So if the Banuk don't usually hunt without a shaman, what's the story with these 3?
They weren't telling. But Hammer to Steel is not a happy story, whatever it is.
You said they asked you to outfit them for a trip. A trip to where?
Not sure. But I heard them chattering about the Sundom when they thought I wasn't listening.
So they're leaving Banuk territory.
Sensible behavior. Still, I get the sense this wasn't a sightseeing trip. They're running from something.
Tell me, Bergrand, are you worried about their well-being or your purse strings?
A man can worry about 2 things.
Uh-huh. What kind of deal was this, really?
Just what I said. I was nothing but generous, Aloy. After they dropped this ruined heart at my feet, I even gave them another chance. Sent them to fetch a few other parts I need.
But you haven't seen them since.
Hide nor hair.
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them, it'll be to make sure they're all right.
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But if you do manage to find them, you could remind them of the deal we made. A Scorcher Claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker, and a snap morphine. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then some. Just make sure they don't bust them up too bad.
I'll consider it.
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast. Good machine hunting up that way. If you decide they're worth the trouble, you might look for them there.
Just a week ago, I saw a Karja sightseeing expedition. Some see the tall neck as the frost figure, but some put a spiritual sight. That's just a dead.
I want to see you back here for a second.
Full already.
We cleared this out last time.
Even if we can trust me, some things still stands.
I think the conclave banished it.
The sand near Sunset is as thick as the snow on the ground.
Can't carry more.
Look at what Ogre did to this place.
Damon's motions are here. Feel open let fear.
Frozen Tom.
One either strives to be the best, or one accepts failure. There's nothing in between.
No room.
They say Meridian is a place where your every need is met. I wonder how Carter's.
I can't find it. Well, I think right.
Machines in the South suffer their own sort of corruption. I wonder what sort of challenge they face.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow outlet.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
For the Warwick.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak.
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister. This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No
No,
kidding.
it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
Yeah, boy.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Yeah. I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. Not always the best judge of
People.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother?
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny. And yet,
Yikes.
part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at Frost figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
Ourea, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunderstrom. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost figures then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted. Frost figures, here I
The
come.
mad Sun King put us through, we were meant to trust the Carja now?
Well, that's what the banging is. I don't know either.
Well, here I am.
Wait a minute, that's that one I can avoid.
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out. Okay, the Frost figure should be just up there. The Frost figures. Aratak and Ourea must be close.
Chris is game the way the weather's going. I can literally be that word. Weird times, every one spike of snowing
Outlander.
lately, and next spike of blizzard.
I have
Or
prevailed
Storm
over
is-
such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratok from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey is fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as Challenger, your path to victory is harder. If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratox, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
All right, gotta head up that mountain. Looks like there are a few ways to go up, and those rock paintings mark the paths. Okay, up we go. Come on, Aloy, time's wasting.
Ugh.
Looks like the right way. Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every
Kill a herd. Okay, I can do that.
Come on, climb up here!
All right, here we go.
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon!
Aratok knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge. Don't dally up there, Outlander. Get to the
Two Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
Dead Bellowbacks coming up. So surprised.
Stuck. I'm stuck! What the fuck? I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck.
Come on over here and launch your balloon.
I'm stuck. I can't tell where.
Moving anywhere I don't have all day. Where's that balloon?
What are you waiting for? Come launch your balloon.
Crying.
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Close now. Almost down. All right, to the last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
That didn't go right.
They're right behind us!
Ah, crap. Ah, frick. Oh. Got it.
So it's true. Frostclaws from Thunder's Drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She is the better hunter. We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters? My blood is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
Your enemy.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's Drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
Thunder's Drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
Yeah.
I can't feel the new outfit. And a weapon like Artok's. There's the chieftain, the chieftain's gear. And now to Long Notch. Nothing left to keep me from Thunder's Drum.
Merrick Talent. Awesome. Yeah, I was looking for it for a second. Trying to mark down the map, thinking we're just out there trying this thing.
Need them soon enough.
I remember enough those supplies.
Okay, anyway.
I see. That's the arrangement at the end. Just in The Last of Us, it's just snow, you can see anything. A valuable silver one.
Anything handy?
So I can do with those, because
Save these for the trail. Better shut it down for good. Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
I've seen these and I can control down stream inventory. I seem to do one of them well.
Hero alert.
third one. We're getting close to the thunder middle. The drone.
Let's see what this blue gleam is worth.
Outlander, it would be my honor to speak with you. I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the Claws Beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. Oh, yeah. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the Claws Beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the Claws Beneath. If I ever was. If I fit the Banuk blood in my vein and dead men, a friend of mine, would spilling my blood on his grave.
All right, Umnak.
I've no doubt you can the whispers I've heard. May you survive and prevail.
You're Aloy, right? My pop... Bergrand, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me. Varja. Pleasure. Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or two. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around, an ice rail. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's? What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers. Or inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
Waiting feather.
So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark, but the power source isn't even bolted in. I won't lie. She's beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird Talon. Lightning flows over them like water off a goose. And I know where one is. Hunt it with me, I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend. And second best.
You're sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet. Probably. Just need that Stormbird talent.
So you want to hunt a Stormbird? I haven't seen any in the cut.
That's right. But when Roof's back near Freeheat, how about a break from all this white? I'll meet you there. What? People expect you to hike for miles, hunt huge machines alone, and just bring stuff back?
Mostly.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'm fierce.
So you took more of the cards you thought. It was a matter of time before that one got himself into trouble.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with his course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that.
No, it isn't.
I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's Drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
Find anything interesting lately?
I might have. Let's talk. You're sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet. Probably. Just need that Stormbird.
A weapon that spits flame, huh? Like this one? I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her into the weapon she was supposed to be.
Thought you'd never ask. I'm gonna need a bellowback snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it alone?
I think I can manage that. I've got a nice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these... Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh. Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Remind me what we need to fix up this thing?
That Thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
This forge fire of yours, what do you need to finish it up?
Like I said, a bellowback snout ought to do it. I'm not picky.
So, Thunderjaw hunt. They seem pretty rare up here. Not that I'm complaining.
That's why we should get out of the cut for a while. Hunt one in the valley meet. I'll wait for you out there. Easier for me to work with parts before the metal goes cold.
Is Bergren going to be okay with this?
If we can handle a Thunderjaw, we can handle Pop.
Their songs echo in the cut forever. Also, encampments creep closer to the Nook lands. They should exercise some caution.
Some songs are rituals, others are stories. But my favorites are simply jokes.
The stand before a dead thing, as some do with a frozen tongue, is distasteful. None of the southern tribes rival the Banuk as hunters, but some are skilled in their own way.
The sand near Sinful is as thick as the snow in the cut. It's something to see.
The Banuk might find this blue gleam stuff valuable.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Rhea?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave, but you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch, a remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was, or at least when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, The caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off. But you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks. What are we gonna find up there, Horea?
Ruins. Machines. And a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
I still need to take...
Understood.
chieftain must be Banuk, the most skilled hunter. Good. We run into each other again. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were following me. Good for a Werak to see its chieftain change. All hunters should aspire to be.
Ugh.
I wish I'd never crawled from the roof of my tent. I would stay far away from the northern edge of the cut. That's where our souls
Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of break, and then let's think about something real quickly. Be right back. Um. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save. And end it sadly for today. Here's the thing. During the week, I am going to, between now and Thursday, I am going to actually do is level up Alloy somewhat. And then Thursday night, instead of doing an extra stream of Kingdom Hearts for day 3, because originally we were going to do, because it's going to be no Cast Society. Excuse me. About the movies. And so instead of being a level 11 levels under, or telling us we need to be, I'll try to get somewhat better leveled. But to side stuff, I'll record that. I'll record it and I'll post it, so you won't miss anything. Except my ugly voice. Probably won't have a mic on there when I do this. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna finish this, because we could try, but we're gonna probably get our asses kicked in. I mean, it's just like. I could try teasing it. But I'm sure that would work. That's sort of the problem. is what we're gonna do is to come back Thursday and maybe finish this. But like I said, that's gonna be it for today. We're back tomorrow. Man, NFL 17 in the afternoon, and then Mario Kart 8 Wii U tomorrow night. Monday, we're gonna be in Kingdom Hearts. My first trek into the Kingdom Hearts series here in town. That's my first one. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 way back on the PS2 years ago, but never beat it. So not gonna be the first time I'm gonna do it. First time in the channel, but not the first time personally. That'll be on Monday and Tuesday. And Wednesday will be Wednesdays. That will be the show 17. Thursday, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Racing with the Great TQ on Thursday night. And Thursday night, like I said, we're gonna be doing Horizon Zero Dawn. Frozen Wild Day 4. Hopefully finishing it. The leveling, grinding side quests I did. And on Friday and Friday will be more Kingdom Hearts. Next Saturday there will be no cast because I'm going to see Black Panther, which comes out this week. It's coming Friday. So yeah, that is the upcoming schedule on the channel. Like you see at development, we got Let's Get coming up. Because like I said, we're doing Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds. Hopefully finishing it up on Thursday. Kingdom Hearts. Then in March, Metal Gear Solid. And finally going back to Breath of the Wild and hopefully finishing that. And then in April, Halo 4. Later this year, more Lego games, more Assassin's Creed games. Lots of good stuff coming up. Find the whole schedule on the events page here on Twitch, because the Sequence page is dead. Yeah. Sequence is dead. They haven't posted on their website. They haven't posted on their social media in like a year and a half. And the site is dead. And it doesn't come back up in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's dead. Follow me at social media if you want to go live and on the live posters, tweeting, sharing all great goods from Gus, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube page for all the playthroughs, past, present, future, including our playthroughs Horizon Zero Dawn, main story, our playthrough of Breath of the Wild before, playthrough all the Assassin's Creed games we played here in channel, Halo 1 to 3, with the boxing videos, reaction videos, all kinds of good stuff we found there. Help the cat out some ways and I'll save you money. IGN lying to me. I'm not surprised. I honestly thought it was like, it said 35, I was like, okay, that sounds plausible. What do you like? Okay, we're gonna be around there, right? Nope, 50. How is that such a discrepancy between what they tell you on that and what this is? It's only like a small one, it's a big one. It's a big jump. They obviously want to do more side stuff, like the side quests, before you finish it. Like, come on, we want to just do the main stuff. I hate when games do that. It's been a good DLC. I like it so far. Again, we'll hopefully finish it